Hi there, I've got a fun card showing some ways to use the borders and corners. So I just thought it's interesting to note that there's inside and outside corners that you can use in a variety of ways. We'll show you what we'll be using. Grab all these here. So from the Atlantic Ocean, you have the borders and corners, so you have your inside and outside border. Our sentiment is going to come from the Sweet Wishes Clear Stamp Set from Creative Expressions. I'm going to be doing a bit of embossing with one of the smaller pinpoint embossing folders. This is called Dotted Daisies. From the Atlantic Ocean Collection Azores, I'm just going to be using the center section here for our sentiment. And we are also going to be doing a little bit of work with the Mia die from our frames and tags. Okay, let's set those to the side. And I think I'll start with our embossing. So I've got a piece of teal card, and I'll measure that. It is 5 inches by 5 inches. So I'm going to bring in our Dotted Daisies folder, pop this down, and I'm going to give it a cover with a tan embossing mat and a white Creative Expressions adapter plate. And you can hear those pinpoints going into that card as it goes through. Okay. We've got a lovely emboss on there, so we peel that off. So you can see all that texture. I just love the way that that looks. A gorgeous little floral pattern. So I'm going to pop that into place on a little white backing piece. So let's just use a little bit of glue around the edge. Up into all those little corners. So we have a nice little white mat on that. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is I'm going to put the outer corners into place. So I've cut a piece of coconut white card, and I'm just going to give you a quick measurement on this piece. It is 6 1/4 square, and I've covered it with a sticky adhesive sheet. So I'm just going to peel the backing off on this. Okay, in fact we can do half and then half. And I've got the outer corners here, so I'm going to pop them into place so that they are in each of the corners. And I can just push that back down and give it a quick rub. Pop this one over, get it right into the corner. There we go. That's done. Peel up this side. Put this one down into place. Just try to get it as straight as I can there. And this last one. So now I've used outer corners on my background. Okay, so I want to go ahead and add my glitter to that, my diamond sprinkles, but I don't want to waste all that center, so I'm just going to bring this piece back in that we did earlier, pop that down into place. That looks pretty good, like that. Bring over my copy paper, and we can just do the corner edges, so we're not going to waste a lot of product. There we go. In fact, I missed just a little bit right there. There we go. So I've given it a nice little bling, just a white on white, but it adds a bit of sparkle to your card. So I'll bring that over and we will put that into the middle. Just glue that into place. Okay. Pop that down. It's got a little white mat on it. Okay, so now I want to bring in the other corners. So I've gone ahead and cut 4 of these, and I've started to glue them together. So I'm creating its own little frame here. So we're going to add a bit of glue, and they should sit right on top of that centerpiece on top of that. So add a tiny bit of glue here. Just follow around that pattern that sticks out. There we go. And let's put that last one into place over the top. Give it a second, and there we go. So now I've created a nice little frame for my focal element. So I'm cut 2 of the Mia dies in white. So what I want to do is tuck this one underneath both sides. In fact, let's go that way and lift it up. So that holds it into place. And I'm going to put a little glue on the back here. And I'm going to seat this one across the back, just lining up the circular patterns there. There we go, right in the center. So I've got a little bit more detail coming out there. So now I can add some glue in the middle here, and we can pop this into place right in the centers and have those little edges that are flat line up with our diamond orientation there. Give that a second. And I want to add a few of these flatback pearls into our corners, so we'll pop those off the cellophane. We'll just add them as accents. Give that a second to set up. And I've stamped a "You're the Best," a little bit of ink around it just to highlight it, tie it in with the colors. We're going to pop that right in the middle of our card. How simple and easy is that? And you would never know that that frame was made with corners. So don't just think your corners are only good for corners. You can make all sorts of things with them. I hope you enjoyed today's video and look for us again soon on our YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe.